Thank you very much for joining us in the next session. Suppose you're joining us for the first time. So this is the career show. So with me in the studio is Mrs Odhiambo, who is an head teacher at Bidii Primary School in Nairobi. We are talking matters education and what teaching as a career involves. Thank you, Mrs Odhiambo, for joining us on the second session.
Most welcome.
So as we're proceeding, what's the impact of teaching?
Teaching goes beyond our expectation. An impact with a pupil goes very far in life. You're not able to tell how far it might go, but you impart knowledge, skills, and attitude that will take that child very far in their life. So it's very impacting. Yeah, and instilling instilling virtues in life.
Yes.
Virtues like honesty, cooperation, generosity, and all that, which makes an all-round pupil in life. Because for one, the most important thing in a child's life is that all-round person. It's not that academic paper that every parent is looking for.
True.
And that's why we love professors wallowing in poverty and also found in ditches drunk because the papers don't help them. It is an all-round person that we are looking for. Yes.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Odhiambo. As the head teacher of Bidii Primary, how many candidates are going to do exams in the coming weeks?
This year, in the next few weeks, I'll have 207 candidates sitting for their KCP this year.
Yes. Are they done with the syllabus or they're still progressing?
We're already through the syllabus. We clear our syllabus in July. After that, we are revising. Third term is finalizing, polishing, preparing for examination.
Meaning if the exams or the KCP papers are suppose they were to come today, are your students ready for the exams?
They are ready. We'll score, but not as much as we're going to score at the end in November, in October, that is end. Yeah, when the right time for KCP.
And then talking about performance, how's the school performance?
Bidii Primary has been excelling as far back as 1997. They have been doing very well. It's been the leading school in Eastlands in that category, and we are proud of that. Always number one in our sub-county in that category of 100 plus pupils, and it's a giant to reckon with.
I must admit that's a good work you're doing, because I can imagine a population of 200 and something candidates. Yeah. How about the number of teachers, maybe the teaching staff in the school?
The teaching staff about 50. About 50. We have 32 from Teacher Service Commission. We have 6 ECD, that is from the county. We have 5 volunteers, and we have BOM, Board of Management, has employed about 5.
And then to somebody who is maybe watching us at this particular moment, maybe perhaps she or he is a student who doesn't know what to pursue in future, what can you tell us about teaching as a career, the good things about it?
They can try teaching and start small, maybe from ECD, which you just need a certificate. You train for about a year, you get a certificate. From there, you go back for B1, you train, and you come up and you'll enjoy teaching. And as I said earlier, teaching is very fulfilling, very satisfying. They like it. They like it. Let them try it, not to sit and say, teaching is this and that. Let them just try it. Yes.
Being a teacher for 27 years, what are some of the challenges you've encountered?
Well, teacher's journey is very tough. It's very tough. Sometimes, like currently, we are dealing with digital generation, which is very, very heavy, because parents have left the responsibility to the teacher. All the responsibility. They're hands off totally. So you have to be the mother, the father, the teacher, and everything to that child if they are going to make it. So we are dealing with a generation that is hard to deal with, but all the same we are managing, because we have to make them, responsible citizen at the end of it, when they clear their learning. The impact, on the other hand, on like I would say my former students, I would say it has done a lot of good to them, and they come back to me. Yeah, Not once, twice, a Mercedes Benz pulls in the parking, and I'm told, teacher, I've come to take you for lunch.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, wow, this is good.
It's encouraging.
It's very encouraging. You
like
feel
somebody's realizing the work of your
encouraging.
hands. Yes.
Yeah, a mother comes, knocks my office. Mwalimu, I just came to say thank you. Remember my daughter so and so?
Yeah.
She's an engineer. She bought me a house recently, and I'm like, God, thank you. And from there, I get energized to go further. Yes.
To even encourage more people.
To even encourage other people. Yeah.
And then at what age does a teacher retire?
A teacher retires at 60. That's mandatory.
60
But
years
after
old.
50, a teacher can go home on retirement, early retirement, and you'll get your full benefits. Yeah. Like if I wanted to go home, I can make it next year at 50. I can go home and get my benefits. Yeah.
Oh, you also have benefits after retiring?
Yeah, after retiring, you're given your retirement package.
Because you're also like a civil servant.
Yeah, because you have worked for quite a number of years. If you have worked for like over 30 years in the system for the Teacher Service Commission, they'll give you a package and then they'll pay you every month some good money that you can.
So it's you to write them letters that you want to retire?
Yeah, if it's early retirement, you have to notify them, give them a notice like 3 months. But if it's retirement age, they actually bring the letter to you. They bring the letter to you.
They bring the letter to you.
Yeah.
That's the other way around. So let's talk about maybe your journey maybe after teaching. Or do you want to retire as a teacher?
Well, I'm thinking of going for an early retirement, preferably at 54.
But why early retirement?
I would want to pursue teaching in the private sector, but now in my own institution.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like practicing your own, you practice, okay, like private practicing, like in teaching.
Yeah, but in my own institution.
In your own institution.
I begin my own institution.
You're planning to build a school.
Yes.
That's good. Maybe like in how many years time to come? Or you still planning?
4 or 5 years then.
4 or 5 years to come.
Yeah.
Mrs. Odhiambo, as we concluding, any last advice or word to the people who are watching you, maybe those who are aspiring to become teachers?
I would tell them to join in, jump in, not wait for tomorrow. And they'll find out that it's very exciting, and they'll find out that they can able to change pupils' beliefs.
True.
Pupils are able to believe in themselves. They can find they're able to unlock their potential, and that is very fulfilling for them. They should just join in.
They should join in, as teaching is good.
Teaching is good. It's the best career. I want
The
to remind you.
parents
It's the best career that you'll ever come across. Yeah.
Because a
The
teacher
makes the others.
makes the others.
It makes the others.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Odhiambo. Indeed, it was a pleasure hosting you in the studio. Even to other lawyers or those people aspiring to become lawyers or doctors, they have to pass through a teacher.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And with that marks the end of our show. Thank you very much for joining us. Until the next episode, bye for now.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Odhiambo.
Thank you.